Hey everyone, it's Darby from Blue Television Games back with a brand new mod for PlataGO. And as you can see, it is of The Simpsons. I've added a bunch of enemies, I've added some different items, backgrounds, all kinds of stuff. We're gonna take a look at all of it today. We can even collect donuts to regain our health. We got some NPCs, we got special teleporters. There's the exit there. We need to collect these last few frogs and then we'll hop into editor mode and I'll show you all the things I've added so far. Alright, let's head over here, grab these two little guys. Right up here, right up there. We got all the frogs, we can hit the exit and finish the level. Alright, so let's first put something for Bart to stand on here. And let's use these brown bricks. We also have yellow and pink. We have these blue bricks. We also have this purple pattern, which looks good if you want to cap off buildings and stuff like that. And then we have this kind of brick pattern. So those are the different blocks we have. Alright, so we'll take a look at some of the different backgrounds we have. We have this one with the mountains, which needs touched up. Some one you saw earlier. This one's a work in progress, which is the forest theme. And then we also have this mountainside theme, which also needs touched up here and there. So right now, this is probably the best background we have. Now we have three different ground variants here. We have this, which would work kind of better as an indoor ground. We have a grass floor that looks like that. And then we have the one you saw earlier, which is kind of like a sidewalk look. The water we've changed to better match the colors of the Simpsons mod. And I was gonna save this till later, but we also have Homer as the alternate playable character. So as you see here, if you don't want to play as Bart, we can also play as Homer. We have two different fences we can do. We can do this lighter colored one or a darker colored one. Now let's take a look at some more of the background elements we can do. We have three different fences that all look pretty cool. You can line them up to build a little fence, or you can separate them. You could use the same style. This one has a hole in the bottom. This one has Skinner on it. And the other one is a no parking sign. The rest of these look better placed on a building. We'll get to those in a second. Another background element we have is the police car. We also have light poles we can put down, as well as trees. And we also have a pet store we can put down. Since some of these were so big, I had to put them in pieces, which I accidentally placed all these in the front, so Homer's walking behind everything. Oops. We've replaced the gems you collect with frogs. So if you want to make a level with collectibles, instead of collecting gems in The Simpsons, we will be collecting these little frogs. And of course, once we collect all the frogs, the exit will open up and we can finish the level. Next up, we have our moving platforms. And I just wanted to create something that matched the colors and the theme of The Simpsons. So I just made 6 different blocks you can use in any way you want. There's a cool new feature. If you hit this black square up here, it'll stop the animation of things, which makes it a lot easier to line up platforms, like so. Now if we hit play, we can see them in motion all together. And now we can run over, jump on, and use our moving platform to get to the other side, if we have one. I've replaced the giant box with this shelf full of drinks. If we hit play, we can push that around. Doesn't really fit with the outdoor theme so well, but if you made like an indoor, like Moe's Tavern or something, it could look pretty cool. Alright, let's take a quick look at the portals. So this little dude with the sign, put him down, where we want to land, hit play. If we walk into the sky, we will teleport to wherever we chose, and we have custom animations for both Homer and Bart for the teleportation. We have 2 NPCs, we have Martin, and we also have Milhouse. If we want to, we can right click and say, "Hey Homer." Teleport over on accident. "Hey Homer." "Hey Milhouse." We have 4 enemies so far. The first one is the ghost, which will kind of chase you around. The next enemy we have is Barney, who really isn't much of a challenge at all. He walks around kind of slow and looks up and down. You can easily hop over him and dodge him. Next up, we have Bleeding Gums Murphy. He'll shoot music notes at you if you get too close, so you want to be very careful. He's definitely a bit more of a challenge than Barney. And then next up, we have a little bird, which once again isn't too much of an obstacle, but if placed correctly, you can make him pretty challenging. And once again, if we do get hit by the enemies, we can collect donuts to refill our health. The jetpacks have been replaced, so if we head over here, grab the flying Bart, we will get a cape and we can fly through the sky as Homer. And if you're Bart and you collect it, you can turn into Bartman. Fly through the sky just like Homer. I've also replaced the hammer to look more like it does in the Simpsons game. So if we grab the hammer, we can throw hammers at enemies. One really cool feature that I didn't notice before, if we take a look at the exit sign, if you right click it, you can have exit settings always, which would mean the door's always open, gems, which means you gotta collect all the gems, or enemies. Alright, so if we set it on enemies, we go over here and grab our hammer, kill him, and then see the door opens. So you can make levels where you have to destroy all the enemies to win. I think that's a really cool feature. Another awesome thing, if you right click on a lot of objects, you get a lot more options. So if we right click on the enemy, hits to destroy, we could do 10. So now we go over here, we collect our hammer, we take out Barney with ease, but now we gotta kill the sax guy. And it takes 10 hits. If we're not careful, we'll easily get taken out. There we go, hit him 10 times and we can finish the level. Okay, the last thing we'll look at real quick is how we can make buildings. So if we use the bricks I've included, we can top them off with a little roof here. Let's do 2. Okay, so we got that part. Now if we look at some of these other background elements, we can really decorate these any way we want. Put a red door here, and let's say this has an entrance and an exit. So we'll put a yellow exit door over here. Then we also have those tires from earlier. We'll put these down, and put the cop car over here. Alright, so these are posters we can put on the walls. We also have this one. We also have a vent we can put on the wall. So as you can see here, there's lots of decorations to really give each level your own feel. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up my Simpsons PlataGO mod. Let me know what you think of the mod in the comments below. Let me know some other mods you'd like to see, or some additions you'd like to see to this mod. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Be sure to check the description below for more info on PlataGO. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you around.